Hey guys, what's going on? Well, this is a unit, Fire Chief in Holt, Missouri. XTS5000 VHF FPP. Very, very nice unit. We'll talk about this and this soon, Robert. We'll talk about it. My cat's wanting to get in the picture. Yeah, anyway. Took some doing, but this is your first zone, and like I said, on the clock, most of the units that are on eBay, about 8 out of 10, when you go to the clock feature, when you pull the battery off of the radio, it has a tendency to clear the clock, and that clock will disappear when you put the battery back on. Well, it doesn't do that. I went ahead and put an internal battery in the unit, back tags, put a CMOS battery in the unit. And those I get from Sandy Communications. He's a Motorola, authorized Motorola dealer. And they're not secondhand batteries, they're not new old stock. They're lithium ions and they'll last several years. So I didn't want you to be without that clock, and I wanted to give you the very best possible product. Now, gotta do it within the first 5 seconds. I wanted to give you the very best possible product that you can get your hands on, and this is it. No compromises. This is an 8 meg. There's your flash code. VHF, this is a Bravo. This needs nothing. It's an absolutely killer radio. Good thing about these radios, helps when there you go, is the top dial illumination. And as we spoke about, you asked me about the scan. That scan off. When it goes down, it means it's off. When it goes up in tone, that means it's on. So in that regard, you'll be fine. Now these are different animals than your 2500s, especially the 1.5s. A lot of differences, a lot more capabilities in these radios as compared to the 5000, the 5000s, and the 2500s. 5000s just beat the snot out of a 2500. No two ways about it. Your DTMF tones, if you do have a telephone interconnect, keypad's hot. When you go into digital mode, that actually the keypad will not be hot when you're in digital. It's just the way it's designed. Here's your zones. Took me a couple hours because that code plug wouldn't let me drag and drop, so I had to do everything. It was tedious, but it's just the way you need it. First channel, second channel, you can see I've got your name on here. This may be boring to some people, but that's your weather channel. And Clay County Fireground. Now when you go into zones, one thing I did want to mention is you need to really think about assigning this as nuisance delete. The light mode, if you just turn the knob from one channel to another, it's going to light up. it's on auto light. So, you know, I mean, you're going to have this, you know, this light will shut it off. So, I mean, I programmed it kind of the way that, well, I programmed it exactly the way that you had it. But you've also got the light feature set here, which is fine, but it's kind of redundant. And that feature would be very good as nuisance delete, because nuisance delete's kind of hard to hit down here, and that's what nuisance delete is here. That's monitor. This is your B is your B toggle. Is your scan list. You can select and program your scan lists on the fly. Out here. Okay, that's your keypad lock. And let's go on up. Now when you go up in zones, you have to go up in zones this way. Now you can program this any way you want it. I've got zone up and zone down also in the menu for you. But this is zone 2. And I noticed when I was programming these that a lot of these names were I mean, you do have some channels that are different in here. And I believe the frequencies may be a bit different, but I'm not sure. Click County Fireground. Now we're going to go to Zone 3. So basically, not basically, exactly, you've got everything in the 3 zones that you need. Now, if you want to go down in zones quickly, and you want to get back to your home thing from home zone from all the way up on channel 16, push and hold, and it automatically takes it down. Then you just simply turn your knob whenever you need to, but that gets you down quickly. You've got your FPP feature. You can edit. I'm not going to do that since it's already set. You can edit your RX, your PL codes, your DPL codes. Your NAC I would leave alone. Your RX is set to mixed, so you do, from the keypad you can go digital, analog, or mixed on RX. I would go with mixed. You know, these are interoperable radios, and the APCO P25. It's just really, you know, if you have multi-agency response, you need to be in mixed mode. Your TX, you can go analog or digital. Your keypad's hot. I don't know if I mentioned that. If I did, this is the second time I've shot this. So once you go into digital mode, let's just go into it. Once you go digital, I didn't press done. Still in digital though. Once you go in digital, the keypad no longer becomes hot. DTMF tones will not work, but go back to analog. So if you do have telephone interconnect, well, you know, just, I don't think you do, but you know, at the same time. Anyway, quickly, your battery. This isn't your battery, but this is just test battery I use. You know, that's a nice thing about these Impress batteries. They will, and that's why I want you to check on your firmware at the station and have your officers check their chargers. I'll be getting a hold of you by phone before Monday. You've got your power. You can select high or low. I'd go with high. Mute. You can mute these tones. You can unmute the tones. You've got your clock, of course. You've got your program. Your ID you can turn on, off and on. If you're tired of seeing your name on there, it's no longer on there. If you want to see it again, there you are. You've got view, zone up, phone, zone down. Text inhibit I would not use. And then you've got the clone. So, very good radio. We'll talk about this and we'll talk about this. But one thing that's nice about these units, oh, the Commander 2 mic, don't worry, I've got you covered on that as well. But the main thing I want to highlight here is your radio. It's good to go, and you're going to be very pleased. If you need a case, let me know. If you need a carry case, let me know on it. And I'll be talking to you soon. But anyway, your radio is ready to go, and I'm thinking it's going to be in your hands by Wednesday. So, talk to you soon. Take it easy, guys. Motorola XTS5000 going to a very, very happy fire chief. Take it easy, guys. Later on.